So another false racism allegation claim. More black hypocrisy coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to More Common Sense, Logic, and Reason, and I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. So I'm pretty sure that by now everyone's familiar with this incident in which this a 12-year-old girl made a claim that 3 white boys held her down and cut her hair and called her nappy, and now she's come out and say that she made a whole allegation up, which is laughable because they keep crying about all this white supremacy and all these white nationalists, right? And that Trump is inciting all these white people to go attack people of color. Yet you have to keep making all these fake cases up, right? All these false allegations, right? Now, I was listening to a D.L. Hughley show, and he was talking about this incident. He posed a question, which should happen to the girl, which is nothing serious because, I'm pretty sure most people have asked this question. But the thing that gets me about DL with all this hypocrisy is he did it in a kind of a lighthearted, comedic way, right? And the whole time I'm listening to this, I'm thinking, well, wow, what a goddamn hypocrite. Because had it been the other way around, and some white girl would have accused 3 black boys of doing this to her, and then she would have came out and admitted it was wrong, he'd be rage. Black folks would be angry in the rage right now. It'd be all the same nonsense. You see, that's what they think. You always want the black man doing something, or it's racism and it's the white supremacy and all the movement. And Trump did it. Trump is inciting these white supremacists to come after black people. You know what I'm saying? Trump put jalapenos on his freaking nacho, and they're crying impeachment. It's ridiculous, bro. But I just want you, again, black hypocrisy, the way people are responding to this. I don't understand this. I always talk about black hypocrisy all the time. People always say, no, you're wrong. And you're selling out for the man, BS. But here is a perfect example of just hypocrisy. Because again, like you say, I've heard D.L. Hughley on his show, or Durance Hughley, as I say. I've heard him on his show many times, quote unquote, commenting on white supremacy, and I guarantee you, he doesn't do it comedic and lighthearted. He's very angry, he's agitated and pissed off. But this case here, he's calm and almost making light in fun of it, yo. It's just ridiculous, y'all. So when I say black hypocrisy, which generally the left are a bunch of hypocrites. But when I say hypocrisy, and people don't understand what I'm talking about, perfect example, these people are freaking hypocrites. Hypocrites to the core. Now, everyone, as I said before, let me speak some truth. Everybody to a certain point is hypocritical, but then the left just seems to be blatant with it, their hypocrisy. And since they're never held to any accountability, nobody never calls them on anything, they just do it with no problem. It's kind of like how black people can make these fake cases, right? Can destroy people's lives, and then when they find out they were lying, nothing happens to them, right? Or these women can make fake rape allegations against the men, can completely destroy a man's life, and when they find out that they lied, nothing happens to them. This is why we need to start holding the left accountable for what they do. Now, what should happen to this girl? I'm gonna say whatever those 3 boys, had they been found out that they actually did it, whatever should have happened to them should happen to her, because that's ridiculous. All right? And this is a child, no doubt about it, but children need to start being held accountable for all their actions. Because I guarantee you, if this really happened and they found those 3 boys, they would have been calling for expulsion, that these boys should be expelled from school. So honestly, this girl should be expelled. But anyway, y'all, just more black hypocrisy, and every time I see this black hypocrisy, I'm going to come out and report on it, because it gets ridiculous, and we need to hold these people accountable. If we want black people to get better, we need to hold them accountable. We need to hold everyone accountable. You don't hold people accountable, they will never take any personal responsibility, anything. But anyway, y'all, just another example of the lies from the left. And as always, y'all, until next time.